Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Mr. Beat is here, and today I'm going to be reading your guys' confessions. I haven't gotten a lot of, from what I know, from what I've seen, I haven't gotten a lot of responses. I haven't looked at any of them yet, but it's not a lot of responses, but that's okay. Hope you guys do enjoy this video. Make sure to check out the merch shop. There's new merch that has dropped recently. It's just a lot of new shit. And don't forget to use my code MrBeat is here to get 10% off your order at AdvancedGG or WEnergy.com. They're energy drink companies. Hope you guys like this video and enjoy. Individual. Alright. I once drank an entire gallon of chocolate milk in one sitting. Isn't that from the last one? That sounds like it's from the last one. I made Linda Lovelace gag. Who is that? I have to look that up. Remember guys, these are anonymous confessions, so no one can see who actually posted these. Oh, it's just not even a confession. It's just a song title. All my friends are online friends. I don't have anyone IRL. I feel like such a loser for not having friends I can hang with. IRL, my online friends are amazing and have saved my life, so I'm eternally grateful that I found them. My screen time is absolutely cooked, but it doesn't really count because I'm basically hanging out with people. JK. I understand that. Most of my friends are all online. I don't really have anyone in person. And if I do have any friends, they are online people, and my coworkers kind of count. My coworkers count, I guess, depending on who it is. I understand. I've been there. I hear you there. It's not fun. I pissed my pants when I was sleeping because I was sleeping so hard. Also, I cussed out multiple girls in my class on the phone, and I called some of them bitches, and I'm not saying this. I'm not saying that this is jam. Don't be saying that shit, man. I can't say that. I'm not getting my YouTube channel taken down. I have a bit of a gore addiction. I mean, it's not really an addiction, but whenever I see gore, I get really hungry, so I don't know. Do with that what you will. You sure you're not a cannibal, bud? Okay. Next confession. One time I stole a cool rock from a gift shop. Okay, same. I did the same shit. It was pretty. It was bluish, greenish, kind of gemstone thing. I took one when I was a kid. It was on a field trip. One time when my brother was a teenager, he nearly catfished a sugar daddy, but got scared. That's not your confession. That's your brother's confession that you confessed. That's hilarious. I've tried to do that. I've tried to make like a fake account, like as a girl, pretend to be a girl, and trying to get money from men. But the first time I ever tried like talking with someone to get money from them, I felt so uncomfortable. I just deleted the entire account. One time I had a dream where I was in the Super Smash Bros. Melee tournament, and before the match started, I wanted to edit some of the settings, and I woke up with goon everywhere, which I let my cat eat because she likes it. You need help. What do you mean with goon everywhere? That's just wrong. If I'm thinking what it is, that's wrong. One time when I was too young to even be in preschool, we had a plastic toy cash register at my daycare, and we had a little 3-year-old Karen that apparently made me so upset. I threw the cash register at her face and broke her nose. Oh, that's hilarious. I did something similar when I was a kid. With my stepbrother when I was younger, I pick up one of those like toy trucks. I took it, I whipped it at his face because he was pissing me off for some reason. I like men. Same here, princess. Kidding. Alright, one day in middle school, I was in drama camp class, and our drama teacher was anticipating a professional drama group from a local college to come and do a play at her school. Like a week beforehand, we did a WebEx call with them so they could introduce themselves and they put the play and whatnot. So during the call, we all joined, and on our Chromebooks, people were trolling and chatting and saying crazy stuff. Then two of my friends dared me to join in and say gay. I took it a step further and said gay sex in the group in the chat, which immediately caused the teacher to end the call and crash out. Everyone else, except for like 3 of my friends who knew I did it, were looking for who did it, as I did not use my real name when I said it. Don't worry, I cringe and regret it, but it was funny in the moment. That is hilarious. You should have said something more fucked up to make it funnier, but that's kind of funny. The teacher just be like, oh, gay sex, not in my club. LA guys, kind of like the I Like Men one. When I was younger, I was super into things like Gumball and Captain Underpants. Same. So I picked up a lot of social cues from those things. That leads us back to when I was in year 2, 3rd grade, I think it is in America. I think so, yeah. I can never remember. A few people I was friends with at the time were talking about chocolate, and little me thought, oh, usually people in the funny animations drill when they talk about yummy stuff, so I will too. You'll never guess how that went. I think that was the start of my weird child art. When you just sitting here just like, I'm kidding. That's hilarious. I love that one. One time I was on a roller coaster and the straps forced my phone right on my dick, and there was a baddie right next to me. My phone kept getting notifications, so it was vibrating in the middle of the roller coaster. I burst everywhere. It was not vibrating that bad. You're either a fucking liar, or you need to go to a medical professional, because you know should be doing that fast. You're a liar. Kidding. I got a teacher fired. My teacher failed me, so I went to the principal's office and said she was giving out vapes to kids after I planted a vape in her bag and bought a vape somewhere else. That's diabolical. We had kids in our school always wanting to fire teachers because they got in trouble because they were being stupid in class. I'm like, maybe if you paid attention to the fucking board, you wouldn't get yelled at. My little cousin released all my Pokemon box and Pokemon in the box. So I tricked him into eating peanuts. He's allergic without any. He died. You killed your cousin? If you knew he was allergic and you gave him peanuts, you killed him. You're a killer. You killed your cousin. If this is real, you need to get fucking arrested. I don't know when this was when you did it, but you better not be admitting shit like that, because if that's a real confession, I can report you. Oh my, that better not be a real confession. That better be fake. So I'm a teenager, and one time I had like a situationship with a guy on Discord. Without going into specifics, yeah, we were freaky as hell a lot of the time. It wasn't anything official, it was a friendship. But every time we did that stuff, the guy would like get super mad at me at the end, saying that he doesn't want to be like that or whatever, even though he seemed perfectly consenting at first. Yeah. He's either leading you on, or he's got problems. That's all I'm saying. Some people are just weird. They don't know how to act in situations like that, or like for example, like well, a lot of people who watch like inappropriate videos on the internet and then they'll regret it afterwards. Some people will have that same thought process going on with shit like that. It's just you just got to be careful with stuff like. Just be careful with people. If people start acting like that towards you, just don't be done with them, because either they're leading you on or they don't want to have a real, relationship, I guess you could say. I used to lick my friend's legs at the public pool because I thought it was funny. Okay, that's funny. I can imagine just grabbing your friend's leg while you're in the pool and just going. When I was little, I wrapped my arms in bubble wrap and ripped my nose open. I was 3. Also, once I was watching SpongeBob on an old TV in the living room, started shaking it, and then it fell on me and I broke my ankle. I was 6. Damn, you gotta be careful. You need to be more careful than that. You cannot be hurting yourself. Well, you were a child, so you were a dum-dum, probably. I'm a dude, this is like the 3rd one. Once time I attempted eating a firecracker. Sadly, I didn't. Sadly? You eat a firecracker, either you're going to die from some kind of poisoning, or it's going to explode in your mouth. And word like that. But, it's gonna blow up. Some of these were fucking crazy. That peanut one better not be real, because if it's real, you fucking wrong for that. I hope you guys enjoyed these confessions, or were as horrified as I was. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great one. I really appreciate y'all stopping in. Sorry, I've only got like 21 responses. I was hoping to see if I could do more, but unfortunately not. But that's okay. Thank you all for stopping in. Have a great rest of your night, and bye.